Today we are here in my Minecraft world to talk about how I used Jane Jacobs' ideas from her book, The Death and Life of Great American Cities, to make a very nice few blocks in um, around where I live and inside the actual world of Minecraft. So the basic overview of her ideas is that short blocks are preferred because there should be like an opportunity to turn at every juncture, so opportunities are diverse. And that goes into another point of hers that goes into a diversity, which basically talks about using different kinds of materials, different kinds of houses and uses um, to basically make city block pleasant and to draw more people into the area. And in that way, the diversity creates a diversity in the people that come here and make it a plentiful and prosperous city and expanding city. Um, and another point she emphasizes is the um, mixed uses of different buildings, which I'll go over and explaining about the buildings that I made. And vegetation and parks she really emphasized, but that are open to everywhere. And so it's not like it's separate from the world. So the houses are not separate from the parks, and the parks are not separate from the stores. And it's like a homogeneous whole of different kinds of diverse buildings and vegetation. And those are most of our ideas. I'll add more as I go along, but for now, let's just take a tour of the world. Right here we have the subway. It serves as the place where we find the most accessibility. And it's very laggy. So I'll just change the render distance, and we can go back. So here we have a cafe that basically talks about how it's always open. So one of Jane's ideas is that people should be able to come here at any time of day, and there shouldn't be times of day that are like ghost hours, and tons of people can just walk in at any time and buy cake, coffee, burgers, pie, Coke, etc. And there's lots of seating, nicely furnished, and it's right next to a concert hall, which can be used for not just concerts, but art classes, um, speeches, symposiums, and such. We can go out here and see the bakery / restaurant, where people can get off from work at the train station over there and just have a bite to eat if they don't want to get just snacks and stuff at the coffee shop. And the subway provides accessibility to this little flower shop. So if you want to buy some flowers on your way from work or to lunch with someone, you can just buy them flowers. Also, you can just go with your kids to this little park. It's very lit up. It's not secluded, so it goes into Jane's ideas of safety. And a very important point Jane emphasizes is the fact that sidewalks have to have ample space for the people. And so my sidewalks are at least 1.5 times the amount of the road if you combine the two. So that's pretty good, since I'd say this would make it more accessible, and it would be friendly to anybody that just walking around. And here we have the little vegetation that Jane talks about, that like it doesn't stand out too much. So it's like Jane says that diversity of buildings and such is usually considered ugly, but here different kinds of materials and different kinds of ages represented by those materials make it even better to look at. So after you're done, hanging with your kids over here at the playground, it's a very bad playground. It's hard to build with blocks, but you can, after you're done buying flowers, going to the playground, possibly buying the kids ice cream at this little ice cream shop. You can buy yourself some clothes if it's chilly right here. And if you don't have any money, you can just walk over here to this architecturally more old style bank, just in case. And then you can go for dinner over here at the bakery/restaurant. And then there's this museum that can be accessed at any time, because it's there's an art school, there's a dormitory on the top floor, and so basically people can come in, look at the art gallery, people can take classes here, ignore the chicken over there, but people can take classes in art over here during the day, or just visit at night, see tons of cool paintings. It's a museum, so they're just going to be like architecture and stuff, but I wasn't sure how to build that, so I decided not to. I just included the idea. More paintings, banners, and it looks really futuristic in a way, so it like it makes it looks different. It stands out from everything, especially the orange little art school. I thought that would be a nice change of pace, because everything looked very wooden or stony. But the differences in materials is another thing that Jane emphasizes over here. You can just tell. And an important part, except for the parks, which parks and fountains, they're just necessary. And there's always ample walking space. Like over here, you can walk to everywhere from this little accessible train station. It's in development, but it's a train station and subway. So, and you can just walk around. Here, I was planning to have like the houses, but I ran out of time. So right here, I just said it was a construction area, and there's going to be just like different houses to foster diversity. So like different sizes of houses between other like smaller and medium to large, in between, to like foster better relations between the middle, upper, and lower classes. And there's going to be like little shops at the end of the corners, so just to like increase like a variety of uses for one district, which is another thing that Jane basically talks about. And that's about it for what I'm saying. So diversity of uses, ample vegetation, large sidewalks compared to the streets, accessibility, ample space to walk around, multiple uses, that's extremely important, and diversity of buildings. Like, she extremely emphasizes that the older buildings don't have to be decayed and rotted away and completely deteriorated, but they can serve another purpose. Like, for example, this could have been like a little, I don't know, this could have been a little house made of cobblestone and stuff, but they redid it. And this could have just been a little barn that was remade into a concert hall. And this concert hall, like I said, serves around a variety of diverse functions. Especially, I was thinking you could actually have like little basketball games for the people from the playground and such. So, pretty much that's how I placed most of the ideas of Jane Jacobs in a Minecraft world. And uh, the diversity of materials just makes it look more awesome. And there's references to the book, to her book, like page numbers and like quotes that I used to base everything on, which pretty much like also try to summarize the whole idea. So you can check that out. It's in the description of the video. Um, that's all I really have. But hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for your time, and have a nice day.